After they announced Miles Morales Spider-Man, the worry already started. Was Peter Parker's story done? Is Marvel's Spider-Man 2 even going to happen, or is this the new direction? Are we just going to focus on Miles? Now, ever since then, we have in fact learned that Miles is a spin-off side game, and we will get back to Peter Parker. So let's talk about this. Now, obviously, there was a lot of confusion when Miles Morales was announced. Some people were saying it was DLC, other people were saying it's a small game, other people are saying this and that, and then we finally got the complete story, and yeah, it's a full-on game that's standalone, sort of like the Uncharted spin-off. Now, when they announced that, they did actually have a little bit more to talk about, specifically in a recent PlayStation blog talking about Peter's story and where it left off. And we know Peter Parker will be a part of the Miles Morales game, but we don't have to worry about seeing any of the actual events involving Peter Parker playing out as a side story, as they said that there's plenty of stories to tell with both Spider-Man, and that this is the direction they're taking. And Marvel's Spider-Man 2, which directly there they confirm is in development, we just don't know what stage, is going to continue Peter Parker's journey, growth, and introducing more of the villains that are synonymous with him. And here's one quote that they had in particular, and I quote, "Oh, and one last thing, many of you fans have wondered, is Peter Parker okay? Don't worry, we still have much of Peter's story left to tell, but this game is all about Miles, a critical part of our Spider-Man universe, and you won't want to miss what happens." So let's say hypothetically you're playing Miles Morales Spider-Man, and Miles somehow indirectly causes the death of some Spider-Man villain, like let's say Rhino or something, right? Maybe that can happen. Well, obviously Rhino's not showing up in Marvel's Spider-Man 2, but that carries through, obviously, because they're interconnected stories and games. Man, that dog is going crazy outside. Can you hear that? He didn't like me talking about killing Rhino. And then they added, and I quote, "Big things are in the works in Marvel's Spider-Man universe." So there you go. I think, they're trying to literally set up multiple Spider-Man franchises. And honestly, are we going to complain? Can you imagine if every, let's say, 18 to 20 months, we get a new Spider-Man game and we alternate? Here's your Peter game, here's your Miles game. Here's your Peter game, here's your Miles game. Hell, who the hell knows? Maybe in 2 years from now, we get a Silk spin-off. I mean, I am down for that. Hell, give me a smaller scale Black Cat game where it's all about stealth like Splinter Cell or something. Like, I will be all over that. So I think they're going to gauge sort of the sales of Miles Morales and the feedback, and then it all goes from there. And honestly, sign me up for all of it. All of it.